And another thing too, it's gonna be great with if it's true Chad Stahelski directing, action, and all that. But they have to come up with a memorable opening scene because the opening scene to the original Blade is just iconic. That doom 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 doom
Dum,
doom
dum, dum,
doom
dum,
doom,
dum,
doom,
dum,
and then
dum.
the blood and the bloodbath. This is just a rumor from a website called World of Real, right? So they do kind of like movie news and stuff like that. They're probably not well known, but I thought it was interesting to talk about also. So, rumor has it that Chad Stahelski from John Wick, the director, director, and all that, because he's done stunts and stuff, so he's highly a part of the action. The rumor is that Kevin Feige approved the script for Blade by two other writers, and that they secretly hired Chad Stahelski to do the Blade. So I'm gonna read this, and then we can just talk about it. So emphasis on rumor here. Any updates that have to do with Marvel's attempted reboot of Blade should be taken with a major grain of salt. It's been a whirlwind of drama ever since this project first got announced in 2019. With that said, is Chad Stahelski directing Blade? Apparently, Michael Green and Eric Pearson has written and finalized the script. Stahelski is currently in post on his Highlander reboot, so he's almost done with Highlander. Is rumored to have been hired by Marvel, and it all sounds too good to be true. Then again, last year, while appearing on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, Stahelski mentioned how he'd love to take on Blade. And he quoted, "Of all the things out there, I would take a swing at Blade in a second," he said. Arguably his strongest public pitch for the Marvel brand that he's ever made. That's one that gets under my skin. I'm like, I would take a swing at that. Stahelski 57 would be a good pick. His forte is action, and there will be lots of it in Blade. Stahelski started off his career as a stuntman, first achieving prominence as stunt performer and coordinator, and Keanu Reeves' double in 1999's The Matrix. He graduated to film directing with 2014's John Wick, and ever since then, in his filmography, has been only composed of John Wick movies, 4 of them. So, what do you think of this, if it's true?
Oh man, I'm, s- I hope that guy's in shape. Whoever's playing Blade, because he's gonna be doing a lot of action scenes.
Yep,
You, you
yep,
see, you see how my boy Keanu said his knees can't do it no more.
yeah,
So you know my boy
yeah.
had him doing some work.
So, Mahershala Ali, I think he's. Let me look up freaking Mahershala Ali age.
I think he could do it. I think he could do it.
Mahershala.
He just gonna have to do some training, because the type of stuff that he does in his movies, oh man, you gonna get it. You gonna put in work.
Mahershala, 51 years old.
Oh man,
So he's 51. Keanu's in his 50s too, but he's heading toward his late 50s. I mean, listen, I mean, it depends on him, and he say he's wanting to do it. So he's 51 years old. I mean, he's not too far from Wesley Snipes. It could be either one, if for all I
but you.
care. 'Cause,
So you also got to remember that the script for Blade was back in the days, so something like that, right? A retro Blade.
it's rewritten now. So now rewritten. Think about it like this. Let's just make an example, and it's true. This example, Daredevil, Born Again, the Disney series, was gonna be the way what we seeing now. It looked like they was gonna go like the comedy route, like a stupidity route, the dumb route, where you have a Daredevil, gritty superhero that beats the crap out of everybody to a bloody pope, doesn't kill them, and gets to that point where sometimes you get pushed too much and you might pass, you might go and cross that line. That's how Daredevil is, that to the point that even in the comics he kills somebody. But they rewritten it, because even this guy, the actor that plays Kingpin, he said Vincent D'Onofrio, he said it too. He was like, yo, the series needed a complete creative reboot. Why? Because he said he read the script before, and he was hinting that they were saying that they were gonna make it like She-Hulk cheesy comedy like.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, so it looks like they wised up. They got the actual original showrunners, I guess, or writers of the Daredevil series from Netflix and stuff, and then they put their heads together and this time thought it through. And now we're getting a Daredevil that we want. So with this, I'm thinking maybe they've rewritten the script because it's two people. It shouldn't be fucking hard for two people that written the script, rewritten it, and thought to themselves, nah, going back in the day is not gonna be so freaking cool. I think we keep it modern and just give us what we want. So that's what I'm hoping, and that's what it looks like. I don't know what you think, because
I'm hoping for a modern one.
Yeah.
Because that going back to the afros and the bell-bottom days, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to do that much choreography. You could do it, but it ain't gonna mean nothing like the new stuff they got now. So keep it up to date, man. He's already 50. Keep it up to date.
Exactly. It's if they could keep it modern day with the cool, stylish, sleek look of Blade with the leather and the shades and everything, no afros, no bell bottoms, none of that back in the day crap, or not even some real historic times. We don't need that. Give us a modern day Blade. Put some John Wick style action in there with some swords and stuff, because I'm sure Chad Stahelski is gonna do with the Highlander reboot. And it will be freaking them. It will be great, amazing, actually.
But you know that's what they scared of.
Yeah,
that's what they scared of. That's a different talk for a different thing, because you already know that's not what they want.
Yep. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to freaking them suck it up, because one, they didn't want the Deadpool and Wolverine, and that did great. They tried with this Captain America stuff. It didn't do so well. Yes, it's like mixed reactions, but to me, still a flop. Now, Daredevil, they had to rewrite that, and everybody's already amped up. They already expecting it to be great because of how it looks, and you could tell it's going to be gritty, R-rated, mature like we want.
Of course.
Blade has to be the same. Blade cannot be PG, none of that crap. So
No. If you want to make Blade PG, do it for a special edition on a Blu-ray or something. But you got to keep it rated R. Trust me. He's a rated R character. You can't have him in a movie where you can't have blood splattering everywhere. You're dealing with vampires here, man. Vampires. Let's not be shy of the blood, man. It's vampires.
And another thing, too, it's gonna be great with if it's true Chad Stahelski directing, action, and all that. But they have to come up with a memorable opening scene, because the opening scene to the original Blade is just iconic. That doom 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 doom, and then the blood and the bloodbath, and come on,
they never shied away from it in the first one. You could tell. It was blood everywhere. They threw him in blood. It was raining blood in the club. Come on, bro. That's all I'm saying. Do not shy away from that. Do not try to change that. Keep it like that. You can notice when the movie started shying away from that is when they was not being the Blade we know we wanted, that we was used to. When they shied away from that blood splatter and all that, it's when it was like, this is not what we signed up for.
Exactly. Yep. Well, you let us know in the comment section below whether it's real, whether it's not. But Chad Stahelski, director of John Wick, doing Blade. What do you think? I'm hyped. Definitely would like to see that.
Definitely hyped for that.
Yep.